And we are back for Corn. So Corn is a NextJS starter using GraphQL with GraphQL Yoga 2.0, Prisma for the ORM, even though we are not allowed to use that denomination, Tailwind for a CSS framework, and let's remove that. And other stuff like React Query, SQLite, etc. Cool. So let's get started. Let's make sure we have everything. Yeah, cool. Right. Cool. Let's try to. We have an issue right now, which is that customizing the font in Tailwind doesn't work. I want to figure out why. So right now, what I have is that I've imported Poppins and I'm using it here, but it doesn't load. So let's start the server. Okay. Yeah, you see, it is not Poppins. Let me check an existing project that uses a custom font. Yeah, here you can see I'm using Poppins. And then in my Tailwind config here, I'm just saying theme font family. Is that right? Theme font family song. Theme font family song. And then listing. So far so good. And then in globals, what do? I just yeah, don't do anything particular there. Display equals swap. Very weird, right? This is wait. Okay. Let's try to do it like this. Poppins. And let's force it like that. Oh shit. I think there's a problem with importing it. Maybe I need to have it here. Oh. Is that it? Wow. Wow. Okay. So it works. What the heck? Tailwind. I need to go to customizing font. Okay, cool. We fixed it. So I'm gonna say globals, just saying that. I'm trying a new workflow with GitHub. They have an issue. How do you where is it? Cool. I have an issue here. How do you resolve it? Do you just mention it? Or oh, okay. So I can say I just have to pick the number. I guess it's 1. Okay, so the way it works is that you say fix 1 Tailwind custom fonts. It's this one. Cool, I can push that. All right, we've got that. Nice, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's set up Prisma now. Shall we? Okay. Prisma. Try Prisma. Oh, in the cloud. We're pushing it. Install the dependencies. What? Relational database. Okay. All right. So we have Prisma in here. We have a .env file in which I'm gonna say file cloak dev.db. Okay. Yeah. And then in my Prisma config file, I'm going to specify that here I want SQLite. And in my package.json, I'm going to say here post install is going to say npx prisma generate. that correct? Let me verify. I think it's in Git browser. Package.json. No, I don't have it here. Where then? Learn web post install Prisma generate. Okay. Don't need the npx. Cool. Oops. Connect to your database. All right. Introspection. How about Prisma client? Install Prisma client. Yes. There you go. Prisma client. And then you can say npx Prisma generate. Or you don't have any models defined. Okay. Model. Let's do user. The int unique. There you go. I want to do email string unique as well. And the last thing I want to do is I want to add a created at field, because this is something I always struggle with, and updated at. These are date time and default to now. Like they both default to now, and this one is updated at. So this is a special keyword so that it's going to update the field every time there's an update. And one more thing is that I like to use, how's it called? Snake case. So I'm going to add a map that says created at. Same thing here. And same thing for user. I like to have it in snake case and in plural form. So I'm going to use this. Cool. Now this should work. npx Prisma tp push. There you go. And now we need to add a utils folder to define our database or Prisma object. You have a cool little starter. Yeah, this, no, not this. One thing that's pretty important, and I'm not sure it is done when using NextJS, is actually disconnecting from the database, because I've had some troubles with like hitting the maximum connection limit on my databases, because I believe every time you hit an endpoint in NextJS, you create a new connection to the database, but you never disconnect. And so you quickly use all your available connections. So I don't know, maybe I should have a wrapper that says like use DB with DB or whatever, that closes the connection at the end before returning the callback. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, they should have a cool... No, they don't. Maybe in Prisma client. There's nothing in here. Oh, I know where it is. You should have I think they have yes. I think they have something like this. So in lib, if I go to lib, Prisma, yes, this. There you go. I don't want to export default. Huh. I had this problem before. You need to add this. Actually, I think this one is better, right? Yeah. And then Prisma is global.prisma, or if this is no, I guess it returns new Prisma client, and then not end production. So if we are in production, we just do this. I guess if we are not in production, we are just using new ones. Okay, okay. Okay, cool. Put it here. It will be star.SQLite. All right. Add Prisma. And then what else? I'd like to have a seed function, but I'm not sure how to set it up. I think I'm gonna try something else, okay? I'm gonna try something else. In Prisma, I'm actually gonna say poll and votes. Yeah. Let me think. I want to do something where I have a poll. Okay, I'm just gonna say votes. So vote, okay, map, votes, ID int, ID default. And I'm gonna have created at. Let's just copy this. have option, simply string. Let's just do that. Okay, let's just do that. Have options, and then, yeah, that's it. Okay. Now in the index page, what I'm gonna have is let me see. Oops. Corn best NextJS starter project. Give me some corn. Give me some corn. There you go. Then we're gonna have the main section, and basically all I'm gonna have is a poll. Poll. A poll is gonna have a prompt, which is going to be I have no idea. Some question. We'll see. And then options, right? Options, it's going to be an array. And each option is going to have an ID and a title or name. Let's say title. Like this. Let's say there are 3 options. Option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Okay, so far so good. In votes, what did I have? I said option string. Okay. So here I'm gonna have h1, and I'm gonna say poll.prompt, and then I'm gonna have ul poll.options.map option option.title key. It's gonna be option.id. There you go. Cool. Awesome. Let's do some styling. Okay, class name, max width 3XL, MX auto, and padding 8. This. Actually, I'm gonna add some more padding here, like 12%. I think we. gonna say min height. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say min height screen, and background is gonna be slate 800, text white. So far so good. Then here I'm gonna say with full flex. Actually, I'm gonna say this here: flex, item center, justify center. Then here I'm gonna say flex call, items center. No. Alright, so far so good. This is gonna be big. Question. And then margin bottom 4 at least. There you go. And then here it's gonna say these are options, right? So this should be buttons. I guess, right? These should all be buttons, right? This should be a flex call with a space y of 2. And these buttons on hover should have a background slate 100 or something like that. 400, and on hover as well, the text is going to be slate 800. There you go. And with full, of course, and text left. There you go. And then padding 4. Gonna change the padding here to 6. Much better. And then these transition colors, I guess. There you go. Transition delay. I think there are some things you can change on the transition, like delay and stuff. Duration. Like this. Before that, I want some rounds did colors on that. And this should be more like 600. Maybe text should stay like this. Yes, like that. Even do 800. No, 700 then. To top, and then I would say background from from this to slate 700. This doesn't work well. So let's keep it simple. Okay, I think it's good enough. All I want now is to have a function here that is called function, that's called vote, I guess. And what it is a function that takes an option, a string, and returns a function. And you'll see why in a minute. And what it does is it returns a promise. To fetch my API. We need some headers for content type. And then the body JSON.stringify. This is what it's going to look like. It is a query vote. How does it work? Option string, and then it's going to be vote with option being option, and this should return the results. How is it going to work? It should return an object of the whole poll. So maybe something like this. Let me see. This is how it should work actually. Like this. Vote option, and then what I want is it's gonna return a poll object with for each option I'm gonna get count and a name or a title, I guess. How about that? That sounds good, right? Let's see, we have a GraphQL server here with some type defs. Okay, let's define our type defs. And by the way, what I need to do as well is define GraphQL types in a .graphql schema file. I'm gonna need that for GraphQL code gen. Anyway, we don't have user, we have a poll type. No ID yet, but a prompt, that's for sure. It's a string, yes. Created, datetime, not sure, but options, that's for sure. And each option is what? It has an ID. Yes, something like that. It has a title, and it has a count or votes count. What's the best name? Option.count votes. Yeah, votes I think is good. And it's gonna be an int. And then here I'm gonna have type mutation vote. It's gonna take an option. Yeah. Which is a string, and it's gonna return a poll. Is that true? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I think that's what I have here, title and then votes here, rather. Okay. And then I'm gonna say const data errors equal await response.json. If errors dot log errors, otherwise update state to display vote results. Okay, and then here what I'm gonna have is on click, I'm gonna say vote for the option title. There you go. And I need to define my resolver. And in context, now I have Prisma. So actually my DB is going to be Prisma. Mutation vote. Okay, what do we do here? First, we do have some args, and our arg is option, which is a string. Okay, so what we do, I guess the first step is to verify that option exists in the database, I guess. Not really. Let's make it simple for ourselves. I'm gonna say, oh, I need to npx prisma db push to get my vote. Votes, yeah, options, votes, option. This is a vote indeed. Yeah, okay. So I can say npx prisma db push. It's gonna generate the client, and now I can say vote dot create data. So what do we have? we have option. It's gonna be option, and that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Let's do it like that. All right, that is it. But I would like to return the const results or pull as await db dot vote dot aggregate. Oh, never use that. Count option true, like this, and then I can return pull, and then pull is gonna return, oh no, I need to return this and then say let's take a break, quick break. All right, we back. Cool. So what we need to do is verify first that this poll right here returns the right thing. Not sure, because I see count option true. I don't like that. Maybe I should check the documentation, because oh, there's an example here. So if you say average age true, take 10, what is it gonna do? Alter out by age ascending. Let's go to Prisma aggregate. No, it's gonna work. Okay. Oh, but oh yeah, group by. Okay, so this is what I need. I need to say group by, and then say by option, and then say count option true, and this is gonna return so it's title, I guess, right? And votes, title and votes. So title is gonna be poll dot option. No. What is it gonna return? It's gonna return an array. Oh, where each. Okay. Title is gonna be option dot option, and then votes is gonna be option dot count. All right, this should work. Option is a string, count is a. Oh, I need to say option. Okay. I don't like that, but hey, whatever. Votes. Okay, sounds good. Let's give this a try. Let's give this a try. Okay. We got some errors in here. What was the error? API. Okay. Why is that? Is there a problem with my API? Shit. Okay. Unknown type user. Okay. Resolvers, I guess. Oh. I got a schema. Type defs. Okay. Here. votes. It should return the same thing. And if I go to resolvers here, what I want is votes, and I basically want to do this. All right. Nice. All right, what is the error? Cannot query field vote on type query. Did you mean votes? Oh, I stupid. You said query here, but it's a mutation. Okay, let's try it again. Alright, guys, now. Cannot query field poll on type poll. Yeah, of course. Okay. Cannot query option on type poll. Did you mean options? Yes, I did. Unexpected error? What do you mean? Variable option was not provided. What? It was. What do you mean it wasn't provided? Oh yeah, that's true. Variables option. There you go. All right. Okay, what is the data? Shoot, what is going on, right? Oh shit, null? What do you mean null? Select one? What do you mean select one? Let's see what we have here. I do this, what do I get? I do get the right thing, which is option and count, but count is an object, and this is what? This is an array. So I do map on the array. I take every option. I say title is option.option. That's good. Oh, I know why. This should be options, not poll. And then option, yeah, that's, I think, the right thing to do. Let's try again. Now it should work, yes. And we have 3 votes for 1. Now we should have 1 vote for 3. There you go. Now, okay, let's commit these changes. Here I'm gonna say add Prisma to context. Here I'm gonna say add types. There you go. And then here I'm gonna say add a vote options. That's good enough. Okay, so now what we need is we could display it, right? What we want to do is when I click this, I want to display the options, right? So let's do that. I'm gonna say const result votes set votes use state. This has to be an array, and the way it works is that it's an array of option and votes. Option is a string, votes is a number. So far so good. Here I'm gonna say set votes data dot votes dot options data dot options. What? Data dot vote dot options. Okay. Like this is an array with some titles and shit. Cool. And here, what I want to do is based on the result I have or not. Okay, here's how it's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna say votes and votes dot length is more than 0. If it is true, then I'm gonna display stuff. Otherwise, I'm not displaying any stuff. What am I missing? What am I missing here? Okay, cool. So if I vote, I don't see anything, but wait a second. What I'm gonna do is display option.title, but not only that, there, I'm gonna say option of votes dot find. No, what is find? Find calls predicate once for each element of the array in descending order until it finds one where predicate returns true. If such an element is found, find immediate. Oh, option. I'm gonna say option is equal to option dot title. Why is it not work? Dot votes. There you go. I set text right here. Okay. Why don't I have the there you go. And then here I'm gonna say flex and justify between. I'm gonna say background slate 700, rounded MD, padding 4. What else? And I'm gonna say style width is gonna be yeah, percent, and here it's gonna be okay. Do I need to do this again? Yeah, let's do it again. Whatever. Divided by, no, I'm gonna say multiplied by 100, but divided by the total number of votes, which is votes.reduce. Okay. 0. And I think the way it works is you have sum and current, and you say sum plus current dot votes, something like that. Possibly undefined. Can I do something like this? There you go. But I have what? I have 5. Oh, no. Yes. And I want the text to overflow. How can I do that? Overflow, visible, How would you do that? I think the way to do it is to have, yeah, you know, have a div. There should be this. Like that. Wait a second. Let's try the easiest way first, okay? What I want to do is this. No, not this. What do I want to do? Tailwind, text overflow. No, you know what the problem is? Problem is that these are two elements, this one and this one. But because I'm doing an overflow, it's this, which is not what I want. So yeah, I'm gonna do it the other way around. I'm gonna create a div in here for the background. That is gonna say absolute. Here I'm gonna say relative. And this is gonna be here. Like that. And height is going to be full. Yes. But Z is going to be like 0. Something. And then this should be 10. Yeah, exactly. Now, why is this? Oh, fuck. Transform, translate, x4. Can I translate both x and y at the same time or not? No, I can't. And rounded, MD. This is not rounded. There you go, easy peasy. Cool. And if I reload this, I get that. I can vote, and it does this. How about that? Cool. It's not going to be some question, it's going to be some prompt. All right. No. Add display result after vote. Cool. I think what's next? I'd like to see the script at some point, switch to that, but in the meantime, I think what I want to do is this. So I have I have an example I want to deploy to Vercel now. Let's see. I'm curious to know if SQLite works once it's deployed on Vercel. So let's try that. I'm gonna go to vercel.com. think I can push first. And let's go to first cell. Yeah, sure. Project. Yeah, import. Yeah, here it's gonna be database URL, and it's gonna be file dev.db or like prod.db. Add, and I think it's pretty much it, right? Yeah, database URL. Yeah, should all be good, right? Yeah, should be all good. Ah, shit, I should have tried to build locally before. Let's do it. Yes, works. Cool. Does it work here? ESLint plugin prettier. Cool. Is it done? Yay! Oh, okay. Let's see if it works though. Yeah, go to dashboard. Settings. And I am gonna domains. Use corn. Yeah, cool. Let's see what it does. Errors? Yeah, I think. Unexpected error, but it doesn't tell me what. And I think the error comes from can I go to view function logs? Yes. So apparently SQLite doesn't work in production, and I'm not too surprised, but still. So how can I do that then? let's first try to get some logs to figure out what it's going on. I'm calling the mutation. So one thing I can do is catch that here, moving that, and then saying console.error, error, like that, and then votes, and then returning basically null, I guess. I should have done here the same thing. Like this, and then return null. Let's push that. Corn. This is where I need to go here. Building, it's almost done. Oh, I think I know what is going on. I am generating these, but I'm never actually initializing the database. So I think what I need to do is come here. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I'm gonna say npm install and npx prisma db push. How about that? Because I don't always want to do the db push. Sometimes I already have a database. Actually, I always want to. So I'm gonna say db push here. I don't know. No, it doesn't sound right. Let's just do the generate stuff. Okay, let's forget about it. Let's do db push first. Let's push that. And let's see what it does. Deployments. Nice. So now we have a pod DB. It's building and we should be done then. The thing is with that is we never have access to that pod DB file. Like every time I'm going to redeploy, is going to regenerate a pod DB, and it's pretty bad, but hey, who cares? I think we're good, right? I think we're good. So that was weird. Okay, cannot read properties of null, reading options, vote. Okay. Functions. Oh, this is not what I want to do. I want to throw the error. I don't want to mask it like that. So in the resolvers, I do want to throw this error. Cannot read properties, null of undefined. Okay. Why don't I have any error? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Unable to open database file, Prisma client, pod.db. Okay, that makes sense, because if I say npm run build here, or npm install, npm install, sorry. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get a SQLite database on S3. Yeah, that's what I want. I just want something like this. Why would it be read-only? Okay, whatever. This is not the goal of this project to play around with SQLite on S3. So let's just keep going. I think it was better before. Okay. Now what do we want? We want to use a GraphQL schema type. So let's try that. In the meantime, I'm gonna install React Query and I think I just need this. I don't think I need any types, right? And then GraphQL request. Let's see. GraphQL request. And then npm d. Okay. I like that. I'm gonna use this approach to go to app and say import from GraphQL request GraphQL client, and I guess GraphQL provider. Can I use a provider or something like that? Okay. And then what you need to do is say client endpoint, which is API, and then options like headers, like content type, application, JSON, like this. React query and GraphQL request. How do you do it? You have an endpoint, you say query client provider. So far so good. You say query client provider is query client, and then you say use posts, use query posts, and then you say request endpoint and GQL. What is query client though? I'd like to know what is query client. Query client provider, okay. What do you give to query client? Actually, can I do that? No, I can't. Because how does it work? Say query client, and then what? Oh, it's super weird. Okay. Or you can just do this, and then this, right? Is fetching, and then data. Because right there, get query data, post. It's just one way of doing it. Okay. So this is not what I want to do. Actually, what I want to do is to wrap this into a const use use request. I think it sounds good. Function. And I'm gonna need import from React. Create context. Const request context equal create context default value null. And then request context dot provider, and then value is gonna be client. Can I do this? This is the initial value, right? Default value. I'm not sure if what I'm doing right now is good. The way it works usually is that you have a request in GQL. So in index, for example, it would look like this. How did I do that? Okay. I would import request in GQL from GraphQL request. I would have a client let's remove this for now. Okay, like this, and then I would have import use query. Yeah, use mutation is what I want. But yeah, anyway, I would have import use mutation from React query. And the way it would work is that I would have a function use post. So I would have a function function called use vote, an option string, I guess. Let's see how it works. Return use mutation of vote. Okay, so far so good. Async, and then const data. Like this, yeah. How about the variables? How does it work? Use mutation, yeah. Use mutation is a mutation function, and then mutation key on error. Okay. Okay. So the first argument, oh, you don't give that key? No, you don't. Okay, so let's remove this. So mutation function is a function where you take these variables okay, it takes an option, GraphQL request mutation. How do I pass variables to GraphQL request? Thank you. So GraphQL request is query and then variables. Okay, simple enough. So we have GraphQL request, this is the query, and then we have the variables, which is option. Just like that. Simple. All right, so it returns use mutation of that, and then we say const data. I guess I should throw some errors as well, right? But we'd like to return data dot vote options. Data dot vote. This is what I want to return, right? Oh, here. There you go. just return data. You don't need to await the response, I guess. Okay. Let's try that. See if it works. If it works. And then here, I'm gonna have const equal use vote. And this here, I'm gonna have some data. I'm gonna have what error. I'm gonna have mutate, which is gonna be vote. Yeah, mutate as vote. I don't want to do all of that. So I'm gonna have a vote and is loading. And there you go. And then here, all I have is to do is to say is loading, and that's it. And this button right here, yeah, I can say vote. Vote takes an options variable. Actually no. This is what we need to do. And this here is actually gonna be data or is loading. No. More like, is there data? If there is data, I'm gonna say data.options .find. Right, because data is this, so it has .options. Yeah. I'm gonna say this any for now, and then here I'm gonna say data.options .reduce number any. Let's do it this way for now. Data.options. Okay. See how it goes. Okay. Oof. First of all, where was this console.log coming from? Oh, not looking at the right thing. Okay. Oh, I have to, even though I don't want to. Okay. Quick start. Let's check this error. Yeah, that's what I did. Exactly. Even though you don't want to. Okay. So I do have to do that. There's an app. I have to say import query. There you go. And then here wrap it's query client provider. And here client. There you go. Now we should be good, right? Yeah. What does it say? Weird. Undefined. Cool. Why does it work now? Oh, we don't get this, we get vote. Okay, so it removes vote data. Why not? What I want is options, so that I can return here options. Okay, this is what I do. I get the options, I return options. So data here is just options. So I could call it like options, whatever, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna return vote. I'm gonna return the vote, so that this is gonna be called votes data. Just data. Cool. Here I'm gonna say if there's data, it's data. The options, yeah, it's this. Cool. All right. So far, so good. There you go. Yes. Yes. Let's do it again. Number 3, 4. Boom. Bada boom. All right. It's much simpler. I like that. let's say that for some reason our API decides to be very slow, like very slow. Set timeout. How can I do that? Can I do something like this? Resolve. I'm gonna do this. Okay. There you go. And I'm gonna say wait for 3 seconds. Like that. So it's gonna be very slow. Alright, it's gonna be very slow. 1, 2, 3, good. Did I broke it? Oh, I wasn't calling it. Okay, cool. Nice. So it's super slow now. What I want to do is handle the loading state in here. Maybe I should do a component here called option card. And it's going to return what? Well, it's going to be a vote function, that's for sure, which is going to take an option type string and return nothing. There's going to be a title and what else? And a votes, which is going to be optional, and it's going to be count number and ratio or something, proportion. Let's call it ratio. Now what I'm going to put in there is this whole thing. So I'm going to say and a loading state. I want a loading state. Probably. So I'm going to say title, votes, loading, and vote. Or on submit, rather. submit is just a function. And here, I'm gonna say what? First, if there is votes, so if votes, I'm gonna return this whole thing. I just copied it, right? So the width, it's just gonna be the ratio. The title is just the title, and this is just votes.count. Okay, so far so good. If however there is no votes, I'm gonna return this. With the title and on submit. That sounds good, and I'm gonna say if loading, I want to return did class name well, for now I just want to disable it, so I just want to say disabled loading, and then disabled here. I'm gonna say background slate 800, disable that looks good. All right, and then what I do here is I just say option card, and I say title is option dot title, and what loading is, well, is loading. What else on submit is vote option dot title. What else? Votes. It's gonna be count is this. And oh, I know, I can do a function, right? And ratio. Ratio is this. Okay, So here I'm gonna say what is it? Data dot options dot find, and then I say option dot title equal option dot title dot votes. So far so good. So then count, I can just do this, and then that for this. What is this? This is just count. It's just count like that. Oh, I know. This is okay, but it has to be a function. Then I'm returning this divided by let's say let total votes equal data dot options dot reduce some number and current any sum plus current dot votes 0. So here I can just say total votes like this. What I would like to do next is fix these types. I want data to be not that. Use mutation. This should return not any. That's the thing. How do you let me see. TypeScript. I think there's something. Yeah. Use query, group, and error. How about use mutation? How do I get the types right? Shit. Think I can say, oh yeah, t data equal unknown. Okay, t data should be options, and options is an array that has a title string and a votes number like this, right? And this vote I don't understand. Nice. Why is it telling me that? The last overload gave the following error. Argument of type option string promise any is not assignable to parameter of type. There you go. The problem is that if I do this, now nothing works, right? Options, mutation function. What the heck? Maybe I don't understand that. Huh. Okay, yeah. So votes need to be. So here I'm gonna say if no data, return undefined. Right? Why? No. Yes. Oh, that was it? Cool. Okay, let me see if it works. Can pick option 2. There you go. It was disabled, but the text slate is not enough. I need to put 400 or something like this. Nice. I think we're good. We got React query with GraphQL request. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say for later. There are two things I really like using it's add UI ball loaders. It's this thing, UI ball that. What else do they have? Now they just have loaders. Okay. So I want this. And the other thing is add React feather. I think it's React feather, right? Yeah. And I'll have to add some examples as well. And skeleton as well, because it's tricky to make it work. Not tricky, but there's some caveats. React skeleton. What is it? React skeleton. React loading skeleton. I always forget. I think it's like this, right? Is it? Markdown preview. It is not. Oh, I have some examples in here. Yeah. So first it is the like that, and then this. There you go. All right, I'm gonna remove this. There you go. Cool. Pretty happy so far. Think I'm gonna stop it there and probably move on to something else for the rest of the afternoon. Probably some DeFi startup stuff that we did yesterday. Oosh, gosh. Maybe fixing the UI for desktop, I don't know. But anyway, I have an account already. Connect, and it's pretty slow. We got that. Okay, there are a few things I'd like to do here. The first one is, this is just an SVG image, static. I would like to, I don't want to load a fully fledged chart library. So I want to figure out how to build an SVG dynamically based on the data that we have here. It shouldn't be too hard because we just have one path, and the path is built based on these values here. So it should be pretty straightforward to do. Easier than loading and integrating a chart library. Second thing I think is this. Maybe it could be cool to build a numpad here. I think it's doable. I think there's probably something already. Numpad. Do they have an image? We gotta have an image. Or a demo. Do you have a demo? Come on. Oof. Yeah, live demo. What? Oh. Click me. Oof. No way. Oof. Are you serious, dude? No. Okay. We could build a numpad here, just like Coinbase has, so that you don't even have to have an input here, or it would be like a hidden input. It will be easier to manage, especially on mobile. But anyway, we continue. Then we pay, and then we go back here. The most important part is figuring out how to do everything on the back end, because all this money right here that we put in here is gonna be invested into the DeFi, like probably put into Uniswap in a liquidity pool for staking. I need to find a way to manage everything in a database, to keep track of everything, like yields and how much users are putting deposits. And there probably going to be a daily job that goes and check how much there is onto the Uniswap account, update the value of every account based on that and on how much they've put on the platform. But the tricky part is that it should be based on how much they've put. They have users are gonna put money in, it's gonna be mixed together in a single wallet. Now we need to keep track of how much everyone has put into it and how much yield and return they're all getting based on their section of it. But their section is also evolving every time they are funding their account. A whole mess. So I need to keep track of all of that. I need to figure out how to design the database and how to access the wallet with an API somehow, update all these accounts, and make sure that even if a job fails, it doesn't compromise the whole thing from working. Even if we skip a job, it should just be less accurate, but not dead broken. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to sketch a bunch of things, forecast what is gonna happen if some stable coin completely shuts down, just like Terra, and yeah, we'll see. Anyway, enough rambling.